4:40 p.m. May 14th. No, I never bet anything away. These guys actually think you can bet away evidence. That's illegal. So who are the idiots who don't know the law? But no, they just steal my data and evidence and pretend it's theirs, and then they pretend to be victims of crimes I'm a victim of. Don't fall for it. But this is some key information about their anti-human agenda, such as raping mankind of their free will, their human qualities, using propaganda machines for dehumanization, slander, and more. But just read this, and it has some key points about these kids' tactics. But they really need to go to prison, and I'm kind of fed up being held hostage by these terrorists and their retarded propaganda machine and their goddamn data theft fucking machine and IP theft machine and their fucking terrorist gambling ring. Who are the lunatics who know who these people are and not reporting them? Are they fucking crazy? Are they mentally disturbed? Yeah, I don't care if they're the Pope's fucking relative. Someone needs to report these lunatics, their threats to mankind and threats to humanity. I mean, they're financing RICO, terrorism, economic espionage, slavery, sexual slavery, New Age mind slavery. They're financing illegal weapons manufacturing and distribution and unregulated manufacturing. Yeah, and unregulated manufacturing and distribution of weapons. And they're putting them in the hands of rapists, murderers, pedophiles, terrorists, desperate people, and people involved in organized crime and terrorism, as well as people who have psychiatric illness. Yeah, I know, I said the same thing twice. Don't care. Yeah, I'm good on that. But yeah, quit bothering me. And no, I don't have these. I don't know who these people are who stalk me and pretend they tell me what to say. Don't fall for that either. That's just more control of information hustles and just more lunatics trying to sell their lie. I'm programmed and some sort of less than human. And that's just part of their dehumanization strategies. So look for those people. No, I'm not programmed at all. No one tells me what to say. Those are just dehumanizers trying to put ideas in your head. And they are also people involved with financial crimes, oppression, theft, and terrorism. Don't trust them. They're pure evil. Yeah, it's not a game. Don't fall for it. So let's see. There's all my documents. So read this, some key info. I'll put it on my little YouTube. This is more, read this. This is actually better. I get a little angry sometimes when I'm writing because I'm being assaulted typically while I'm writing and typing. While I'm typing, basically. Nope, don't fall for whatever made up intentions manufacturing hustle they pull. They love that jazz too. They love intentions manufacturing. Yeah. Another thing you should look at is my Methods of Analysis 3 and new editions. They have this intentions manufacturing hustle. I've been writing to law enforcement. So they try to create a fake agenda for whatever I'm doing at any given moment in time and try to manufacture fake intentions. Now, I'm just informing people of these terrorists and these anti-humans and these people trying to rape mankind of their free will with implantation, human programming, as well as trying to use implantation for espionage, as well as these people trying to create these gambling rings where they're trying to create these betting mule slaves and data slaves. Be wary. They're also creating a global terrorist weapon involving implantable devices, computer programming, human programming, propaganda machines, and platforms for peddling large-scale slander and propaganda, platforms for peddling ideas and thoughts large-scale, typically negative, and using them for harm, crime, coursing, murder, coursing riots, all sorts of jazz. They're looking for various ways to cause social unrest and make people out of control. They're looking for ways to rape mankind of their free will. They're looking for ways to slander and discredit political, legal, financial opponents. They're also looking for ways to push and promote ideas in order to influence behavior, typically in a negative fashion. So that's in the global terrorist weapon. But yeah, some of those people involved with the global terrorist weapon are also involved with these anti-humans. Some of them are these anti-human bastards, man, trying to rape mankind of their free will, man. They're using tech on me right now while I'm talking, so that's the environment I'm a victim of. Repeated witness tampering. They got all sorts of little devices for witness tampering. Like I said, if you know who these people are, anyone developing devices for covert witness tampering, it's an indirect admission of guilt, and it should tell you whoever these people are making these devices for covert witness tampering are guilty of something highly, highly fucking illegal, to where they made all of these devices for covert witness tampering to tamper with witnesses like me and victims like me. So they're clearly admitting to being guilty of something with all these devices for covert witness tampering. Let's wake up. And all of these tools for discrediting victims of sexual violence, sexual slavery, discrediting victims of highly illegal, unethical, inhumane human experimentation. So look for all these people developing slander machines, propaganda machines, devices for covert witness tampering, devices for covert murder, It's an indirect admission of guilt to something highly fucking illegal. Wake up. Like large-scale theft, theft of trillions, and God knows what else. People doing legal shit don't need covert tools for witness tampering. They don't need slander platforms, propaganda machines to discredit legal, political, and financial opponents. They don't need slander campaigns and propaganda machines to discredit victims of sexual slavery, sexual violence, organized crime, and terrorism, and more. And victims of large-scale theft, IP theft, data theft, and more. Wake up. These people are indirectly admitting to guilt of highly illegal shit, amongst other things.